1, 2. One, 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4. So guys, welcome to the new studio. I hope you like the new setup. Something I've been trying to get off the ground excuse me, for a very long time has been this podcast, and I'm delighted to announce that we're finally bringing it back. Except this time it's going to be more permanent. It's going to be happening every single week, regardless of what I've got going on in the world and what's going on here and in other places. We are going to make this full time. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to have it back full time and get it kicked off, because I never got it kicked off properly. I spent months and months thinking about it, and then every time I start thinking, I just get overwhelmed and I just drop the idea to release some of the brain pressure. So this is the new setup. Behind me here, you'll see that's my Volkswagen Caddy. I got it recently. I'll tell you the story about that another day. But, as you can see behind me, we've got a Caddy here. So this is going to be the space for any vehicle that's going to be here on any given week. So, you know, if a dealership wants to advertise, a car, or they want to get, a press car up here, or if I'm reviewing a car, I'm going to have it in here. I'm going to be talking about it during the week, you know what I mean? I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to debrief myself on it at the end of every week. I'm going to have a couple of guests on here. I'm going to have my brothers. I'm going to have my fiance. I'm going to have my friends. I'm going to have everybody I want to talk to, or I want to have conversations with, are going to be here, and I'm making time for it to happen every single week. So, yeah, at the minute I'm just testing out the sound. I'm testing out how it's all going to work. I'm testing out lighting. I'm testing out angles. Now, for the minute, it's going to look quite rough. It looks like we're just sitting in a shed, and we basically are. But in the time we've been talking about building this podcast, this was always going to be the purpose-built studio for it. I've got the floors done to kind of soak up some of the sound atmosphere and make it look a bit nicer in here. Next to get done is like finish out the electrics and lighting and stuff like that, but that's all in the months to come. There's no mad pressure on that, because lucky enough I've got a couple of lights around, I've got a couple of sockets in already, and we're just rolling with it. We're just going to start off with a bang and just keep it going, and then what you see behind you here will be completely transformed into the Driver IG studio, or the Ian Grant studio, and I'm going to get friends on, people of like-minded enthusiasm of the vehicular world. Like, it's not just going to be about cars. It's not going to just be about trucks. It's going to be about everything, anything that moves, or any kind of machinery that I want to get to know about. I'm going to invite guests here to talk about it, especially if I don't know about it myself. So I'm very, very excited about getting this kicked off the ground, and delighted to have a home for it finally, after years of talking about it. So yeah, I'm delighted to announce this to you, and hopefully we're going to get the first couple of episodes recorded in a batch, so I can just release them one after the other. Now, it probably might not be until the start of August until I start getting all these out properly, until I figure out the other microphone situation, because this is just the solo microphone. So some weeks, if I'm sitting here by myself and I just need a debrief, and there's no time to get a guest on or whatever, I'm just going to sit here and we're just going to chat. We're just going to chat about the week, what went on, what happened, what do we want to change, what do we want to improve, and then, yourself just can sit down and have a chat. And the best thing is, this is out my back garden, so I can just walk out and press record anytime, which suits me down to the ground. So yeah, very, very, very happy with it. And so, like, the Caddy is here, and anytime I want to talk about a car, or any kind of vehicle, like any of my friends that I know that are into cars always have something wacky or something interesting or something cool, and we'll just stick that behind us and we'll just talk about it. Old school Top Gear vibes. So we're going to bring that back, and we're going to do it Irish style, the only way we know how. I've also lined up a couple of very big name guests that you'll all recognise and you'll all be familiar with. And yeah, it's going to be very, very good. And I can't wait to get it started. And we're getting very, very humid weather. So in the winter in here, it's probably going to be freezing cold. And in the summer, it's going to be roasting hot. So brilliant. Just what we need. And we're usually always going to kick off with a beer here. I have a designated Guinness fridge over there in the corner that I'm going to find a home for over here. You can have a beer chilling nearly every time, or the kettle as well, cup of coffee, Guinness. So any of my guests that come on, they can have a drink, or they can have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or a can of Coke or whatever, so it's going to be a nice chilled, relaxed atmosphere, and I hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, so anyone who hasn't subscribed, please do subscribe, because there's way more content to come. We're just getting started here, and yeah, I'm delighted to share this with you. So have a good rest of the week, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. You'll see us live here from the studio over the next couple of weeks and months to come, and just follow the journey. I'm not gonna have any sponsored content on this. I'm putting my own back on this. I'm not gonna sponsorship or anything like that. I'm just gonna make this something that I've always wanted, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. So thanks a million for watching, liking, subscribing, and if you could, guys, give this page a share on any social media. If you think people you know might like this kind of content, please do share it, because it really does help us here. So yeah, thanks a million, and enjoy yourself.